All right, good morning and Happy New Year. Well, today's actually the second. I decided to kick the year off with a good old recovery, just some R&R, Yesterday, I woke up, slept in, not because I was hungover. That might have had a small part of it. But I didn't nearly feel as bad as I thought I was. But anyways, I woke up, went to Whole Foods, chugged a liter of coconut water, took a couple immunity shots. Then I made some breakfast burritos for Rachel and I. We ate those breakfast burritos, and then we took a good 3.5 hour nap. And then after that, I kind of just lounged around, watched TV, hung out with the pets, and then, that's literally it. After that, we went and had dinner with my parents, came back, did the same thing. So yesterday was a solid day of recovery. And today, trying to kick off the new year with some more dedication to cardio. Yes, we're still bulking, but we're also not going to neglect cardio. So what we're doing today, we have a very, very long workout. Almost too long. It's got a whole list. Oh wait, I have the selfie camera on. That might be backwards, but yeah, basically what we're doing today, we're just doing a bunch of sprints on the assault bike here. So after that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into one of my new Christmas presents. And by jumping in, I mean literally. We're gonna open up that cold plunge and we're hopping in before we go to work. So I wasn't gonna do it as soon as I got up, but I'm gonna get super sweaty right now, and I'd rather shower afterwards so I can take a cold plunge and then a nice hot shower, and get a little temperature. What do you call that? What's that called? I don't know, body temperature shock, something like that. I know, it's good for your body, gets the blood flowing, raises your cortisol, helps recover. And yes, I am aware that normally I wouldn't do a cold plunge after a workout, but studies show that doing it after a cardio workout or intense cardio, there's better results from that. I know if you do it after lifting, it kind of stunts your muscle growth and all that junk, but after cardio it does help the blood flow and keeps your heart in check. So I made sure we're not doing anything crazy lifting today. I'm sticking to the schedule, if anything, because Tuesdays are my sprint days, and tonight might still be hitting some chest. And because Saturday I have our cadets meeting, which means we're going to be doing a cadet workout, we're more than likely going to be doing some body weight and cardio stuff. So I'm dedicating this week to just body weight and cardio stuff. So if we do chest tonight, it's probably going to be with the vest, a lot of push-ups, some burpees. We'll probably throw some weights in there as well at the end, or maybe start with it, but for the most part, we're going to stick with the body weight. Anyways, we're also going to use another new Christmas present. It's going to be Airwave. My niece got me this for Christmas. This was on my Christmas list. See if this helps with my lung issues at all. It's a little mouthpiece that holds down your tongue. I'm assuming that's what the function of this thing is. But, a lot of people in CrossFit wear it. I see them promote it a lot, so I figured I'm going to try it. So, people in the CrossFit games use it. Can't be no BS, right? So, I'll pop this boy in, hop on the assault bike, put in some crazy music. Let's get her done. All right, let's go.
Yo, shout out to the Hey, get a
All right, slight change of plans. So, got an email this morning. Our cadets day on Saturday is canceled. So, as smart as it would be to keep up on the body weight stuff, we're doing some benching right now. So, it's after work. It's a little after 5:30, 5:40. I hit chest. I'm gonna make sure I do burn out with some weighted push-ups though. But we're gonna fuck our chest up right now. So let's get into it. All right, just finished doing our warm-up sets, and gonna get onto our working set right now. So right now, plan is just some heavy incline for 3 sets. I'm gonna do some heavy dumbbell, about 2 to 3, depending how that feels. And then after that, we're gonna do a superset, some weighted push-ups and some dumbbell flies. Yeah. So let's go ahead and hit this warm up real quick. See how 185 feels.
Circle.
Feels kind of heavy, not gonna lie. Lately I've been messing around with the positioning of doing an incline. I'm sure you can see in the last video, I was facing the other way. And when the bench is facing that way, it's just a little too cramped, I can't rack it fine. Well, I'm going to do my reps. Every now and then I'm hitting the, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, every now and then I'll clip those on my rep up and it throws the bar off balance, it's never fun. So I'm experimenting with this. I like doing it the other way though, just because you can have the safeties there. But I put the other, I feel like rungs is not the right word for this, but you know what I'm saying. I put the other ones we have right here, so I don't know if if I can't get it up all the way, I can at least rack it halfway. And hopefully that's not too low and won't hit my face, but yeah, that's the idea. So I think this might be the top set, if I'm being honest. See if I can get at least 10 of them. Don't know what it is. Maybe I didn't eat enough the past week, but a little bit weaker. Pretty sure last week I was able to get it up at least 10 times. But I was like 8. It's gonna be the one for today. See, that's the other thing about facing the other way. The safety's there. I feel more inclined that it's okay to fail. When I'm at this point, I don't know. I'd rather fail, drop in front of me, and fail, and drop backwards. Something about just getting close to my face is just scary. As you can see, we turned it around. As you can also see, I demonstrated my problem. I mean, it still felt better than before. Better set. We're just gonna do one more, drop the weight a little bit, get at least a solid 12 reps, and move on. Maybe if you guys have any suggestions, then let me know. I'll show you actually how close this is. So this is what I'm working with right here. As you can see, I'm all the way as far as I can go. So that's about as much room as I can get.
Circle.
Felt good. Well, that's a wrap. I'm gonna go head to Sprouts, get some groceries, because I didn't meal prep this week. So let's get a few things there and just relax for the rest of the night. My girlfriend got this game for Christmas called Stray, and it's you're basically a stray cat. Yeah, sounds like some fun, mindless stuff to do tonight. So that's what I'm gonna be up to, just eating and playing some Stray. But let's go ahead, clean up, get going, and tomorrow We got back right in the AM. So see you then. Better. Whew. Oh, I thought I'd throw the straps on for those. That second rep. We're set. Felt better. Whew. Alright. Well, pull-ups are done. Need to work on increasing reps on those though. It'd be nice to get a solid 12 to 15 with the vest. But we'll get there as time goes on. But let's get on to barbell rows. cable workout, but I'm running late for work, so gotta head out. But definitely feel like I got a good back bump. Alright, well, another day. Alright, good morning. So, yesterday was back. And after work, I want to do some form of cardio. And, you know, I didn't get to walk Coda very much yesterday morning, so I decided to throw on the ruck, and we went for a good 2-mile ruck, me and the old girl. And the plan for this morning was to do some running intervals, but a few things got in the way. One, didn't really sleep that great last night, and also I just honestly that's the main reason. I just decided to sleep a little bit because, you know, I still have tonight. So after work, we're going straight to the gym. We're gonna go to Vasa. We're gonna do some running intervals there, and then hit some arms afterwards. So that's the plan as of right now. And then tomorrow, it's a fun Friday. So I'm gonna be putting together a good workout for tomorrow. Some intense cardio, some heavy lifting. And then Saturday, since I don't have cadets, I was going to go up north, but I forgot I have to get an MRI. I can't really reschedule that. So I guess Saturday will be a long run. Haven't had a long run in a while, so it's probably make sure I do that if that's something I've been neglecting. And then that'll be the week. So stay tuned. See you tomorrow. Damn, it gets darker and darker through this time of year, huh? Anyways, good morning. It's about 6 a.m. Walking Coda Bear. But right now it's Friday. It's Fun Friday. We're about to get down. Still planning the workout right now. Yeah. It's gonna be a grinder. I'm gonna make sure of it. I think I'm gonna get down with the rower, some burpees, maybe some pull-ups, and yeah. But yeah, we just finished up our walk right now, so we're about to walk inside. And hopefully the garage is nice and heated up. I set the heaters before I left, so can only hope so much. I mean, it is cold as hell. I'm wearing a jacket and a coat and my beanie. But alright, let's get into it. Alright. So right now, just finished the workout plan. So far what we got is 7 pull-ups, 7 calories on the assault bike, 7 dumbbell front rack lunges. And then with the remaining time, we're gonna do an AMRAP power clean to overhead with whatever I find is heavy enough, which I'm probably gonna do like 125, something around there. And we're gonna do as many rounds as possible. I think I got this idea from this dude I follow, and I think he had it like every, like a 3-minute interval. I believe it was, I'd have to look at it again, but I think every 3 minutes you're supposed to complete those 3 7-7-7, and then whatever time you have left over, you do the power clean and jerk, or power clean and overhead, whatever you want to call it. So that's what we are doing today. Go ahead and set this bitch right here. Boom. That's what we're doing. The garage is not nearly as warm as I wanted it to be. We're running out of time. So that seems to be working for me. It's limited time. That'll get me warmed up pretty quick. I mean, I'm gonna do a quick warm up right now to get my joints and everything going. But Yeah. Let's get into it.